Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have for you a new hybrid build. The heavy sniper, heavy weapons and sniper weapons in one build for the perfect endgame synergy. And let me present this build to you. So first, here are the stats before application of legendary perks. And yes, there is more special added from legendary perks, as it's needed to pull it to the maximum effectiveness as an endgame build. To be exact, legendary intelligence, agility and endurance is maxed out for 20 extra points total. You can run it with less, it will not be as efficient obviously, and yeah, I do recommend beginner builds for a single weapon. Focus with single weapon if you are not a high level just yet, and then try something like that. Last two legendary perks, Master Infiltrator, Sizzling Style, of course those are not mandatory, those two are optional. What you feel like you need you can use in here. 20 special is pretty much needed. And why is it needed? Is it needed because we have all the heavy gunner perks equipped for damage, blocker for some tankiness and Rowling Pharmacy for camps. Perception is 12 because at least currently tank killer is not needed with this setup, so all the max out riflemen and max out concentrated fire. Under endurance for some extra tankiness, life giver, fireproof and camp vent. If you don't want camp vent, that's actually the 3 points you can save, so you could strip 3 points from endurance and still be fine. Then under charisma, strength in numbers and tenderizer, this is both for damage and convenience. Under intelligence we have nerd rage, stabilized and scrapper. So scrapper could have been stripped out too, so that's 1 more point, so maybe you could go away with 15 added special instead of 20. Then under agility we have through hiker for our food, covert operative for damage, born survival for tankiness, escape artist for sneaking, and max out adrenaline for extra damage. It's needed, like damage perks are really needed, and I will show you in a second why. Luck is bloody mess, ricochet, class freak, curator, star jeans and good with salt. As you can notice, there is no crit related perks, no focus on criticals. This build do not really rely on any criticals. Do use VATS, but not the criticals. VATS is supporting skill to make some runs easier. Now about the mutations, the standard setup, what you expect to see at blooded builds: adrenal reaction, bird bones, eagle eyes, egghead, grounded, herbivore, herd mentality, marsupial, scully skin and speed demon. Yes, there is grounded as it not really intended to run with energy weapons, at least there is no need to. There is perfect synergy between two weapons, and the weapons that we are using is anti-armor hunting rifle. I have weapon speed and weightless, but just anti-armor will work. 1-star anti-armor hunting rifle with following modifications. Align perforating magazine is the important part, and prime receiver. Those both are important. Second weapon is quad light machine gun. I'm lucky to have one with weapon speed. It's not essential. The quad is pretty much essential. You just want quad light machine gun. And of course prime automatic receiver. Other mods cannot be changed. So that's what you want. That's your high DPS weapon in power armor. Supporting stuff and dangerous syringer for boss fights, as currently it works and stuck with other players. So I'm using that to tag the boss for easy takedown. And then in some situation when there is like daily op that enemies can be only killed with melee, I'm carrying this vampire red upper. The chainsaw auto axe, anything vampire will do, is the backup option. Now for the armor I have full set of Union Overeaters, but it's not essential. It's for most situation is more tanky than you really need to be. But I do have that, and of course the torso is modified with Protocol. So that's in here, and for the use with sneaking underneath power armor I have 4 pieces of covert scout unyielding, 1-star unyielding, as you can notice, as you don't really need more. This stealth in shadows, double stealth in shadows, is great improvement. It has nothing to do with shadows, but still in the description. It's just 5% flat bonus to stealth, that's what it does. So 4 pieces of covered, it's total of 40% bonus to stealth. So with unyielding, that combined, you no longer need any sneak perk card. And then chest piece, I have Secret Service chest piece with a jetpack. So that's the combo. It's possible to use still the fireproof perk. I mean, the legendary perk with fire resistance, because I am wearing a mask. Vault 94 Scout Armor Mask completes the set for me. So it's 5 pieces of Scout if I have this mask on. And now some combat showcase and why this build is so awesome. Why the perfect synergy, how does it work? And we are starting from the sneak part of the build. And this part you are using to save the fusion cores, don't trade them for no reason, to get some kills when one shot is enough, to go around and earn some ammo and not lose ammo. And look at that, from this point, after 2 kills, the 3rd kill is already 1 shot on super mutants, and they do drop Ultra Sight 308, every enemy drops, even more in daily ops, and so on. So you have easy 1-shot kills from all those super mutants, and sneak is so good with the scout armor that they like never detect you. I mean, it's possible if you like start standing at them for some reason and waiting, they will eventually detect you, but it's definitely not quick. So that's the scenario with stealth, and you are earning ammo. And then when you need to go tanky and gun blazing, you just put on your Union power armor, or any other power armor you like, to be honest. Swap the weapon to quad light machine gun. The very ammo-hungry weapon, but is using the same ammo as the hunting rifle. So it's not a problem to feed it. As you can see, the damage is here. The damage is great. Easy to hip fire, easy to annihilate all the targets. In 3rd person you can actually aim, and it works quite well. In 1st person I don't really like aiming as much, as the gun is obstructing a lot of my view, so I prefer to hip fires in 1st person, and in 3rd person perspective I will aim down sight. And how this build perform if we face a little bit tankier target? Let's face some tankier target. And this time our tanks will be Marlux, because the regular ones, as long as you fire under the shell, are not so tanky. The Kings are tanky. So this is a tanky King that normally hit quite hard. You can dispatch it rather easily. And those Marlux, even through the shell, they will die. Oh, there is a legendary one. I want your loot. Okay, even with quad, eventually I will need to reload. Excuse me. What is going on here? Give me that stuff. Give me that stuff. Now I can keep firing. Look what's going on here. It's melting. The Myro Queen is melting. Where is King? Oh, that's another 1-star legendary. And King dispatched. They do all like drop ammo. So occasionally you can check. Even Milo have a chance to drop a contextual ammo for you. But on human enemies it's happening way more often, and especially a lot in daily ops. So as you can see, this build is very capable, and I love the synergy between the hunting rifle and light machine gun, and on top of everything you have syringe. On enemies like those I don't even need to use a syringe, it's only for bosses like Scorchbeast Queen or Earl. And this is it. That's the new heavy sniper build. I hope you'll enjoy it, let me know what you think, and as always, thank you a lot for watching, and see you all in the next one.